how The Silence of the Lambs uses subversion to scare its audience. So in the genre of horror, a lot of stories rely on the psychological need to understand things. We as humans have a thought pattern of wanting to understand things around us and understand our lives, which is precisely what scares us when we see things that we don't understand. When we see something that seemingly has no explanation and have a sense of danger to it, we get scared. Now in the very beginning of the movie we follow our main character called Clarice Starling, and already in the second scene we get introduced to our supporting character. But at first we only hear about him in speaking, and we even hear him being referred to right away as
Cannibal the cannibal.
Given everything that she's been told and warned about, and all of the security measures that she's gone through coming over here, they've already built up this character as being extremely dangerous and scary, and we haven't even seen him on screen yet. Then she's been told that his cell is at the end of this corridor where her chair is placed. Now this walk that she goes on afterwards is a great example of how this movie uses visual storytelling, but also subversion as a way to build up the character of Hannibal Lecter, but also as a way to terrify the audience. She walks past the first cell, seeing this sleazy guy who's just hanging over the bars and wanting to say hi to her. Clearly an unwell person and not a very comfortable presence. Then she sees the guy in the next cell who is just sitting quietly in the dark, neither speaking nor moving. Someone that looks quite deranged and like he's carrying a lot of darkness with him. Then she walks over to the third cell and this guy is absolutely insane. Climbing on the fence, making all of these weird sounds, and also telling Clarice an absolute nutcase and a clearly dangerous and unhinged individual. So here we can then see that we have set up a pattern. With every cell you walk past going down the corridor, the inmates get crazier and worse than the previous one. And the last cell doesn't even have the bars that the other one have. They have like glass on the outside. And Hannibal being in the last cell, he must be the craziest and worst of them all. Right? But that's when we turn the corner and we see
Morning.
he just stands there. He's supposed to be the most insane, crazy, unhinged, and psychopathic guy out of all of these guys. Yet his cell is clean, and he has all of these artworks that he made himself all over the walls, and he speaks very properly and polite. And this is the subversion that leaves the audience with the feeling of helplessness and feeling inferior to Hannibal. We don't understand this character. We have no way to know what he is thinking and no way to know his next move. And it's actually precisely that that makes him terrifying. Then as the movie goes on, he only gets more scary when we realize how clever he is and how much in control he is of every situation that he is in. This is what it looks like when you use subversion right, because how they use it really builds up this character and make him feel so extremely terrifying before he even says a single word.